Hello to you all. This is Sky Prince. Everything come quick, chill like a breeze, vibe no fear, tight no fear. It's been a long time I've been on board. It's been a long time. Truly, I'm sorry to you, all my friends across the globe. Greetings to you all according to your time zone. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. I greet you all. This is Sky Prince. So it might be so surprised that I changed my channel name, but it's something happened, that is why I will still explain it in my next video. Okay, so today the video I'm about to show you is about the fortune we discovered in Kogi State. I've been talking about this thing for long, that Kogi State has many treasure, so unfortunately now, we thank God we discovered crude oil in Kogi State, in OKENGWE. I was hearing this thing, as a rumors, but I just like take my time, to get to the root top of it, and I discovered that it's true. It's true. Because some people were saying that it's lie, it's just a, I make the research on my own, and I go to the root top of it. It's true. So for those who still doubting it, whether they discover crude oil in OKENGWE, Kogi State, so there is a video of analysis that they make, to the about the incident, and they check it if it were in a commercial state, so I will show you the video. It will be a more explanation to the viewers, to know that there is such treasure found in Kogi State. Okay, let's go.
Good afternoon, everyone. This video is targeted at His Royal Highness the Ohi of OKENGWE Okene, and the leadership of OKENGWE Development Association, and some of my senior colleagues. So the full test result is out, and I'm so excited. Glory be to God on high. It is confirmed as crude oil. So it's crude oil confirmed. Now I'm going to give us some of the details of the test so that we can appreciate it. Now the first is what you call the BSW. Now I need to be a bit technical, but I'll be simple. So the BSW means the basic sediment and water. It means, so I have the sample of the crude oil. It means in this crude oil, what percentage of this crude oil is water? That's what the BSW means, and it says it's 9.2%. Now the second test is what you call the specific gravity. So the specific gravity, what that tells us is what is the density? How dense is this crude oil compared to water? And the specific gravity from the test is 0.8611. That's the specific gravity. Then another test we did was what you call the API. API stands for American Petroleum Institute. And what does this measure? This measures how light the crude oil. So for instance, the API of Bonny Light is a type of crude oil. Let's say here, Bonny Light. Now, Bonny Light was just a little history. Bonny Light was the first crude oil discovered in Nigeria in 1956 at Oloibiri in Bayelsa State, and that has become the West African benchmark of crude oil. And the API of Bonny Light, sometimes you hear 32, between 32 and 34. So until we have an official name, let's call our own crude oil OKENGWE Light. Call here OKENGWE Light. So the API of OKENGWE Light from the test that we did is 32.82. So very close to Bonny Light. You have other blends called like the one in the North Sea, like Brent. The API of Brent is 38. So these are basically light crude oils, and the lighter the better, and the more value from it. Now another test that was done is what you call the pH test. Now pH, I know you do chemistry, you know pH stands for potential of hydrogen. And what does pH test? pH tests, so the pH for water is 7. You know, pH tests how acidic or how alkaline a substance is. So the pH test we have is 7.369. So it's very good. That's the pH test for OKENGWE Light, 7.369, and it shows that it's very close to water. Now the final test is what you call the test for salinity. Now salinity means in this substance, how much salt do we have in the substance? And salinity is measured in grams per liter. So the salinity test of OKENGWE Light is 0.3 GL grams per liter. So it means that it's not very salty. So these are the test results, and we thank God it is actually crude oil. Now the question again remains, is it in commercial quantities? But I mean, that would have to be determined by exploration and the appraisals. But now this statement I'm making is a spiritual statement, it's not a scientific statement. For God to give us crude oil of this quality, personally I believe that we're going to find it in commercial quantities, especially as it has risen to the water wells within the community. Now, just some note of advice, Your Royal Highness Sir, and the leadership, the esteemed leadership of ODA, just my personal note of advice. Now, just write them here. Number 1, I'll say unity. We all need to speak with one voice. ODA and Your Royal Highness, you are well positioned to champion this cause, and that was the mistake made in the Niger Delta, where people were able to do divide and rule. So we need to speak with one voice. Let's put the clan, Agada, Okovi, religion, Muslim, Christians, anything that can separate us. Let's put that aside and speak with one voice. If we speak with one voice, we will be a very formidable voice. Number 2 is fairness and justice. Let's ensure that everybody gets something little. We all need to be fair, we need to be just. And this means that ODA, you need to revise your constitution. You need to ensure that your elections, your leadership are chosen on merit and democracy, so that there will not be complaints. And everybody at all levels is seen to be just. The third advice I'll give is avoid bloodshed. You see, this is another mistake made in Niger Delta. Now, anywhere, like we saw in Niger Delta, where blood is shed on the land, innocent blood shed on the land crosses the land. Now, this is very clear, and if we have a pattern, we can say it's even scientific. Now, countries where crude has been a blessing, like Norway, like Dubai, like Saudi Arabia, you don't find bloodshed. So we need to speak to our youths that nobody should be killed. No violence should take place as a result of this crude. The fourth little advice I share is to show mercy. Now, what does showing mercy mean? There's a way that a land is blessed, and that's why you see a lot of developed countries do humanitarian activities. There's a way land is blessed when you help the poor, you help the needy, you help the destitute, you help orphans, the physically challenged, the widows. So we need to show mercy among us and Ibera. We need to help our people. We need to help the poor. We need to show mercy, and that brings about a blessing on the land. The fifth point is timeliness. We need to walk with time. Like I said in the last video, crude oil will not always be around. Today, Bonny Light is over $90 a barrel. Now that's super pricey. But this may not, by the time we go green and renewable energies come on board, this may not always be in place. So we need to maximize and optimize the moment as we have it, and have a clear roadmap, a clear plan that we follow. Fortunately, I was told that the federal government and the state government have sent representatives. This is very good news. So let's see what their results come up with, and we compare this, and let's try to make progress very fast. So there is a third test, but that third test for the crude, that third test is done internationally, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. But the one we did here, this is one of the best international labs in here in Nigeria that conducted this test. Is very good, and I'll give us more feedback as I get it. So thank you all. We are happy and we give God all glory. Take care and God bless.
Hope you watch the video. So whatever you get in mind and whatever you learn through this video, your opinion to the people, you can just drop it in the comment section. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel Sky Prince TV, please, and share to your loved ones. Thank you.